Good Saturday morning. This is Michael Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. I just want to give you a quick update on what we can expect for this afternoon as far as severe storm activity. The Storm Prediction Center has upgraded Madison County and areas to our east to a slight risk for severe today. There's some decent dynamics available for damaging winds. Damaging winds will be the threat, as mid levels are a little bit warm. That will help inhibit hail threats or tornado threats. So damaging winds will be the main threat with this, and some localized heavy rain. Some areas could potentially pick up an inch or two of rain in a short period of time, while others just a short distance away get next to nothing. It's going to be one of those kinds of days. Here's a quick look at radar back into Illinois, and you can see it's just a skinny little line out here ahead of the cold front. That's in the process of fading out as we've entered the point of late morning where it tends to be a storm killer, and then the storms will begin to develop again probably after about 2 p.m. or so. So this line out here, though, that's fading out, when it redevelops, that will be what we'll be watching for our severe potential later on today. So here's a look at the high resolution rapid refresh model. It's doing okay. None of the models are too dead on for what's going on right now, but I think this is a pretty reasonable solution. And again, these are just for visual purposes. I don't go by the models, but here's around 3 p.m. this afternoon. It's basically got the line starting to redevelop right near the Indiana-Illinois border, with maybe a couple of isolated cells out in front. Here's 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. By 6 p.m., it will have the line kind of pressing into here. And I do think that window is right, probably between 5 and 7 p.m., I think, for Madison County is where we're going to be watching. And that'll be kind of right in some prime time for severe. Maybe just this time of year, maybe just a touch later, it would give you a better chance. But nonetheless, it's coming through at a time where severe can be a little easier to attain. But you can again see the patchy nature of it, especially across northern Indiana, and really kind of just beginning to develop a line in our area. This presses through at 7, 8, and 9 p.m. It should mostly be gone. I kind of agree with the timing. The thing I want to note is that it'll be patchy in nature. So again, one location could get hit, another location just short distance away. You might hear the thunder, but not get anything. Maybe get some outflow winds or something. So the things that could generate damaging winds today will be either an individual cell that collapses and creates a microburst, which we've had that kind of damage here in Madison County quite a bit over the last few years. They can be as devastating as an F1 tornado, so never take a microburst lightly. And then the other way we could have a damaging wind threat would be if this were to form into a more coherent line, then you get a better chance of some damaging winds with that. We'll just have to wait and see how this plays out as it gets into the afternoon. If I need to go live, I will. Again, we're in a slight risk for severe. Damaging winds are the threat, along with localized heavy rain, maybe 1 to 2 inch rainfall amounts in localized areas. And then we'll see how this develops. If I need to go live, I will go live. Otherwise, I'll just kind of update you as we get into the afternoon. This is Michael Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates, and I will talk to you later if needed.